So hey guys, new prediction for next week. Let's dive in. For my last prediction 2 weeks ago, it was that the market want to move and hit the 405 and 6, retest it, and then result is the 417. What it did, it moves down and push up strongly on Thursday and Friday. Almost touched the 417, and I think it will. So let's see what it's gonna do next week. We can see the momentum is much weaker and weakening. So will it have the power to move to the upside? So let's examine how the month end. This is the monthly. April end positive, which was good. It's you can see that the high is almost the close. There is no weak, so it's a strong condition for continuation to the upside. But I think there will be a reversal because the 418 is a strong Fibonacci level which tested one, twice, third, four times, fifth time. It was tested, so it's probably a seller's gonna wait there. I could see the move to 435, but will it be yet? Remember, my prediction was that we're gonna see a year of basically a sideways move, and sideways can be interrupt. This could be a sideways, and it can give you 5 plus 5 minus 5 plus 5 minus 5. This is a sideways move, so I didn't give the amplitude, just give the direction of the move. So this is the weekly. On the week, we also see a nice week ending very high, so it probably want to push and hit there. You can see volume coming up, buyers coming up, stepping in, which is good. It broke the trend for the downside and it's staying above, and we have the end zone there. So could be very interesting to see some sort of move here. Could be very interesting, but not yet. If we go to the daily, you can see this is two nice green candle, which is good. Attack the high there. You can see divergence coming for the reversal, which is good. Not many people anticipate it, but if you listen, you could. So at the moment, let's go for the 1 hour chart. Let's make it smaller. So at the moment, we see the move to the upside. This is the first reversal, which is good. So just let's take the Fibonacci. This is it. No, sorry. Yes, this is it. Let's take it from there. So you have the first level 420, 430. Could it be? Could it be, guys? Still don't know. Okay, what the graph telling us? This is too. This is too much V-shape for moving to the upside. I don't like it. This move, only green without a reversal is not that good. You can see it what it's doing there. This is the sideways move. It's moving to the downside, moving to the upside, moving to the upside, moving to the downside, moving to the downside, upside, downside. This is a sideways move. This is a choppy market. This is an attempt for a break, taking out all the short sellers, put them there in, and then immediately push to the upside, trying to take them all out. And many are in the 416, probably put there's a stop loss, moving their stop loss. So you could see what happened there. This is a big volume as we thought, because there are a lot of stop losses there which hit. Then bring them another attempt at the pre-market, moving to the downside at the opening. Another big volume coming up there and finish up green. So we could see the continuation to the upside. I want to hit it for the 416. Uh, let me see, check something. Yeah, it seems that we want to continue even and break the 420. Sorry for the delay because this is live. I'm examining stuff. So the next potential is the 425, 426 area. So we could see a continuation to those area and then follow this to the 426. It doesn't mean we won't see a reversal for taking some profit, but at the moment momentum is negative, so I will be waiting. Be very careful with it. It didn't finish the setup yet, but at the longer term it seems positive, which is good. I'm a little bit afraid from this big sideways move, and I don't see yet the volume coming and stepping in like we saw at the 390 area here, or almost the 380. So it makes me wonder, but at the moment we are positive. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't know, I could see the continuation moving to the down upside. So at the moment, positive, next target 417, it's gonna hit, put some small reversal, continue to the 420, 421, again stop, small reversal, and then gonna end at the 425, 426. This is the prediction so far. Let's continue and see if we see something else. At the 1 hour chart, we see a little bit weakness. You can see it here. The top here is 97.60. This is 90. So we have some opening for reversal. So we could see small reversal. Let's give you some the Fibonacci level I'm examining. So you can see it for the 413, for 11, 12, and even for the 410 you can see the reversal. So this is a potential, so wait for it. If I see a big continuation to the upside, I will wait immediately for the reversal, because this will be a V shape, and be very careful from it. It could give you some sort of breaking to the downside, so careful with it. At the moment, for the long term, I could see the potential to reach to the 420. Then I will examine what it's going to do. If it immediately fall down, I won't take the short. I will wait to see the strength of them moving to the downside. Because those days this market is very tricky, so be very careful with it. But it gives us the sign that it want to move to the upside, which is good. So let's move to the Q and see what it tells us. Just a sec. All right, so let's let's go for the monthly and see how it ends. Very strong above it. Continuation, just looking it to the 338, which is good. Breaking the trend. There is the divergence moving to the upside. Didn't touch the 50. So again here, strong close, no divergence. This is 89, this is 95. So the attempt is to break the 335. It wants to break it, and it doesn't have much time to do so. So be very careful. If it don't manage to do it very quickly, it immediately will fall down, because this is lower high, this is higher high. So this is a short continuation to the downside. Let's go for the daily to see what. All right, with the daily, this is the small divergence to the upside. If we draw here the extension there, this is a free extension. We can see first target here, second target, third target, so you can prepare yourself. It wants to reach here to the 335. Let's see if it can do so. This is the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour chart and see this is the end target 398, and I think it will do so. You can see the momentum start to be negative, so I see it weakening, so I don't see a bigger push to the upside. I might see us going and move to the upside, then reversal, resting a little bit. It needs a lot of rest for this month in May. Let's make it weaker. You can see how it looks. You can see it there. There is a lot of order in those area here, here, here. So probably gonna see the sellers stepping in and trying to push the market to the downside. So be very careful with it. Let's look at it on the 1-hour chart to see how it looks. Same goes, nothing but green, which is good. I could see it, there is 96, 98, yes, 95. Again, reversal, this is it. So probably moving to the downside. If we take this, probably coming back to test the 318, pushing a little bit to the downside, something like this, coming there and then bounce up. So do we see something else in the Qs? Qs made a nice, yeah, it will continue to the upside. The Qs seem very strong. Just let me see something. 393, yeah, probably small reversal and then pushing to the upside. It could catch a lot of people, all the short sellers, and gonna spike to the 326 area. Let me clear it up. Yeah, could touch it, spike it up, and then push with a strong green candle to this area. Let's move on to Tesla. All right, Tesla. We could see it move. Why it couldn't touch the 147 area? I want to touch it, so probably it will. You could see the divergence already forming up. I don't see it closing the gap and moving forward to the upside. So I could see it touching here and then moving down and started Wyckoff accumulation in order to move with the market later. The moment negative momentum didn't manage to move with the market, much weaker than the market. Nothing much hit there. Let's see how it's look. You can see the monthly how it ends. It just seems that catch up all the bars there and probably move to the downside. A lot of people will wait to see how it's at the 130, and people I think even hope to the 100 again. Even though you can see the month, this is a red and the volume is low. So not many participate in this move. They much like the green, the move to the upside. So buyers are waiting below. So you know there is much volume there that they didn't touch. So it's probably going to continue to close the gaps. Let's look it on the weekly. Again, didn't touch it, so probably will and then try to move to the upside. There is the divergence, so it needs to complete it. It didn't complete yet, even though this is a nice weekly candle for it to bounce above to the upside. Let's look it on the daily. Yeah, there is a big gap there which need to be closed, but there is a big gap behind, so why not just close it, and I think it will. You see the volume for the green on the daily isn't looking that good. Let's look it on the 60 and see how it looks. Probably push here and then reverse. We have divergence, no divergence from there, so invalid here. So we don't have to be a science rocket because this is trend down, pointing down. You only want to take it short unless it gives you a sign that it wants to move to the upside. And by looking at the 4-hour chart, I think it will touch it and then move to the downside. Apple. Let's do it more quickly. Apple, we already gave the Fibonacci level, nothing much. It will probably push the market higher and touch it. You can see how it looks, very nice. Touching it, moving up, touching it, moving up, and grinding slowly but safely. Let's look at it on the daily. Yeah, trying to close the gap here, 171. This is the target. Guys, this is the target, closing the gap. NVDA. With NVDA is, I think this is a distribution. This is Y distribution. Look at the daily, how it looks. This is, if we take it from the low and take something like this, it's already hit it, the 161. It needs some relief. It needs some relief, and I think it will give it to us. So, but there is some strong, because this is a big profit area zone. A lot of people are in profit. They don't fear to invest and reposition themselves, take some profit here, enter it here for another big push. So, but it's still weakening. You can see the momentum is weakening. So I could see another push to the upside and then the reversal to the downside. And even if it breaks the 280, I won't take it long. I will look for the short side just to hit the 260, just to take it for the 260 here. And you know what? From there, moving to the downside. Because this is I don't know. Let's look it on the weekly. You can see this is a big V shape. I know this is a V shape from here, and see how it's basically a mirror. If you took it here, 1, 2, this is it. So this is a big zone for distribution, and it needs some relief in order to come back to the high. But I don't think the market is ready for moving to the high yet. And see what happened there. This is higher high, and if it won't manage to break this, it will move down. So this is the main reason why I will look for short. Let's go for MRNA. MRNA was a surprise. MRNA was a big surprise, and this is the reason. This is the candle. So my prediction was it needs to hit the 185, but MRNA is known as I don't know, passive aggressive stock, sadomaso stock. I don't know. Before it do a big moves, what it likes and loves to do is to hit everybody, and it did a big red candle here. This is a big red candle, and it's pushed down. So this is a big red candle that says the sellers are here. This is, you can see the big volume, and even though it continued to the down, there is no volume. So where are all the short sellers? Why don't continue to push the market to the down? I think because it tried to take out all the stop losses of the buyers, and I think it hit. You can see it hit with this long tail. It hit the stop and push up. It hit the stop, push up, and now support resistance. and it's try to take um, some of the table before it will move to the upside. And this is a long-term move to the upside. So be patient. I know this is a big negative move. This is a big candle to the downside. We were prepared. You saw this line until be very careful from this, and it just immediately took with a 1 4-hour candle to the downside. This doesn't look that good, and sometimes shit happens, so it's okay. If you look it on the 1-hour chart, let's see what happened. We ended up here and see what happened with the volume. This is a 1-hour chart, immediately push to the downside, take out the 145. There were a lot of stop losses here, and so now this is a short continuation, simple one. So we're probably gonna see a retest and then moving to the upside between those zones and trying to see how it will continue. So be very careful with it. Let's move to BA. With BA, sideways move still. We see the reversal from here. You can see the rejection again. So this is a big sideways move. Nothing much, even though it seems that momentum wants to be positive. I will wait a little bit before, if in order it to break the 210, in order to push to the 220 and above. Nothing much. I don't watch it that. Maybe on the daily, you can see it here. It's I think this is a distribution, and then we're gonna see a little bit break, bouncing from the 190 and then falling back to the 170 again. This is BA. Let's move to gold. If you saw this one, you could immediately imagine what's gonna happen. And now sideways move. It will try to create a divergence, so probably small pushes to the downside and then another push to the upside, preserving some power to the upside for the 200. Silver, sorry. Silver again, I think it will try to hit the 22 here, 20, and then try to move. If you look it on the 4-hour chart, you can see the big move to the upside, resting on the 2250. It will try to make another push. Momentum is negative at the moment, so it could rest, make the momentum more negative, and then it can burst to the upside. We didn't see the gold in the fall, sorry guys. With the gold, the same goes here. You can see it resting, momentum is negative, so it's just resting here, waiting for a good moment to move to the upside. Nothing much there. Will I take it long? No, I want to see another push to the downside, give more opportunity with good entry. But if you're taking it small cuts, yes. At the moment, sideways move, I will not. I will check it below the 182. I will check it above the 187. Nothing much there. Momentum is negative, so it needs a bigger correction. Oxy. Oxy broke the trend, moving to the 60 again. So we know the 60 is a big number. Can it have the power? You could see it here. If we take the extension, you can see what it did. Probably almost touched the 6180 and probably moving to the upside. This is incorrect. So yes, touch the 6180. And this is a nice reversal. So this is a reversal with good power. So going for something like this. Again, moving to the 64. Sorry, let's delete it. Let's look on the 4-hour chart, see how it goes. Momentum is negative. I don't know. I'm still waiting for the 55, 53 area, but it seems that it want to do another push. So if they're not the third push going to be much weaker, then you can enter short. But I could see the move to the 63 and then maybe fall to the downside. At the moment, the gold, the silver, the oil moving sideways move. It's like it's waiting for something to happen, and I don't like it. You can see it here. You can see this is a big sideways. There is no trend here. It seems that it's want to move to the downside, but it's like resting. So a lot of people probably waiting below, and then it's gonna spike down, and then moving to the. It's like taking money from, I don't know, from without making a big move. So this is why I'm out from the gold, silver, and the oil. I'm waiting for something to happen. So let's finish up, guys, and sum it up. So with the SPY, continue to the 417. It need to touch maybe some reversal, relieving, and then continuation to the 425. Momentum is positive, which is nice. And you can see this is the move it's doing. So this is A, B, C, D, E. So probably people will wait for the weakest move to the downside and then creating a move to the downside. If you're looking at Elliott wave, so it's finished the pattern. So probably people will look for the ABC trend now to the downside, and I think it will give it to us next week, probably pushing a little bit higher and then doing the wave to the downside. So this is it. Thank you guys. Hope it was helpful, and subscribe. Put the bell on, so if I'm loading a new video, you could get a notice. So thank you and have a good weekend. Bye bye.